Hi everyone, my name is Brittany, but today I stand here as Samantha's sister. Before I tell you how I lost her, I want you to know who she was. Samantha was vibrant. She had a laugh that could make anyone feel welcome and a heart that loved without hesitation. She had a strong love for animals. She was an incredibly talented makeup artist, a loving auntie, and the kind of person who made people feel seen and cared for. And she had so many who called her a best friend. She had a laugh that could light up a room, and when she walked into one, you felt her presence. She wasn't defined by the way that she died. She was defined by the way that she lived and the love that she gave. She was my best friend, my little sister, and in so many ways, my protector. Even though she was younger than me, she made me feel safe in this world. She was one of the people who knew me better than anybody else ever could. Sibling relationships are strong. They are built on a lifetime of shared memories, inside jokes, family history, and moments that no one else can fully understand. When you lose a sibling, you lose a confidant, you lose someone who knows things about you that even your parents don't, and you lose someone that you can relate to on a level that is deep and sacred. There is a bond between siblings that is difficult to put into words. Whether it's a sister or a brother, they shared your childhood, your family stories, your milestones, and every stage of life before the world even met you. They know you in a way that nobody else ever can. When you lose a sibling, you don't just lose someone you love. You lose a piece of your history, a witness to your life, and someone you always imagined would be there for every chapter still to come. But not even death can break the bond between siblings. Our love doesn't end just because their life did. That bond continues even though they are no longer physically here. And that is the power of sibling relationships. In 2023, our family lost Samantha to a fentanyl poisoning. Samantha's story, like every story represented here today, is unique. After surviving an abusive relationship that ended in December of 2022, she was left carrying an emotional pain. While trying to find a way to cope, she reconnected with somebody from her past who introduced her to drugs as a way to numb that pain. Just a few months later, in August of 23, she was gone. The shock and heartbreak of losing Samantha has become a life sentence for everyone who loves her. Her case has become the first conviction of manslaughter in Marin County related to a fentanyl poisoning. Well, that conviction brought accountability. It did not bring her back. What it did do was remind me that telling Samantha's story matters. I will continue to advocate in her honor, and I will never be ashamed to speak openly about how she died. There is no shame in addiction. There is no shame in asking for help. The shame belongs to the crisis that continues to steal far too many lives and devastate far too many families. The grief that follows sibling loss is immense. It is deep, lifelong, and often invisible. People naturally ask about your parents, they ask about spouses and children, but siblings are often forgotten in that conversation. We are expected to be strong to support everyone else while quietly carry our own heartbreak. But siblings grieve too. Our loss is real, our heartbreak is real, and our love is real. One of the hardest parts of this journey has been realizing that there are very few spaces created specifically for siblings to talk about this kind of loss. There aren't many places where someone truly understands what it feels like to lose the person who shared your childhood, your memories, and your life. That is why today means so much to me. I didn't walk today only to honor Samantha. I walked because I want every sibling carrying this kind of loss to know they are seen. You matter, your grief matters, your story matters, and you do not have to walk this journey alone. My hope is that together we can build a community where siblings are remembered, our voices are heard, and our grief is acknowledged, and where no sibling ever feels invisible. Today we remember those we've lost. We honor the beautiful lives they lived, not just the way they died. We continue to speak their names because that is how love lives on. Samantha will always be my little sister. I will carry her with me for the rest of my life, and I will continue to share her story and fight so that other families don't have to experience that loss alone or quietly. To every sibling here today, I see you, I stand with you, and you are not alone. Thank you.